I don't.
Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New
Yeah.
Orleans Saints taking on the
That came from last man too. Man, he ain't really like been doing stuff crazy for real. No, he just been like just ass, like you know. This nigga got the Dolphins is 1-1 with the Dolphins. Can this nigga kick the ball? What is he doing? Like God Almighty!
the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte.
I got my first little warning.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I got a warning too. I forgot. That's on some dumb shit.
Down officially at the 21.
I got a warning for doing a pleasure play on 4th down. That's stupid as fuck. Yeah, it's a rule, I guess, cause it's not real. Stick. Man, it's one rule I ain't expecting to be a rule. You can't do a flashing play on 4th down, bro. Like a play action. I'm like, I was like, I'm like, shit, I'm losing. It's a minute left. I'm trying to win the game. Hey, this nigga Bryce so bad, bro. They gotta fix this little passing shit. I threw a pick. Yeah. Oh, pick six from Bryce. Woo, this ain't good, Bryce. Man, Bryce for Bryce. I'm starting to think, man. Bryce kind of shitty, bro. On Madden, bro. Nigga miss. Like they be having to throw so bad on this. Like, come on, Madden. Man, we threw a pick. That's the worst. When you throw a pick six, but you feel, oh my gosh.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because our division.
Charles saying what that was something heat at me then, boy. And yeah.
At this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now here's Young.
Bro, this. Bro, what is these passes they making me? Bro. Bro, ain't no fucking way. I made him fumble the ball on a script for him to pick it up and yeah, let me go to game chat. Bro, I got a script fumble. Well, first I threw a pick. I knocked it out of his hand for a fumble. He picked up and scored 14-0.
But how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Now they're running themselves out.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him now, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
It's Young on first down. And this one's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Young. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
It'll be Young again. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Really brought excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to air one out. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. You look at this Saints defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Young. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A great effort right from the snap there on the defensive side from Amari Barno.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Carr going to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Amari Barno. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now an option play on 2nd down. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if the quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw now. Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Panthers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
They go play action. Young. Open man is Mingo. Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Open man right side is Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Let's go.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground by just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores. When the running game worked in that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
From the red zone now, Young. Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Young now. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They'll go in the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
.46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planning for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2nd down, Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Carr completes it. And he'll take this to the side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 35.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Carr. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Young's throw taken in by Chark. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's caught by Mingo right side. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
On second down, Kamara. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Young. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
The key here, as it usually is, protection. Love the design of this one because they leaked the running back out and sent him down the field. But you've got to give a quarterback time to locate him. They did for a nice play.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Pete Warner. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, eh?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Big Derek Brown making the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That throw by Young incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Young off the play fake. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Certainly appears that Cam Jordan is still going strong as he puts the quarterback on the deck. 8.5 sacks last year, nearly top 20 all-time in the NFL, and he certainly marveled at his durability. The one game he missed last season is the only one of his 12-year career missed due to injury.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaac Yedem picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 31. 64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hello?
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he is into the end zone.
You're right, but these Panthers are ass, bro.
Alvin Kamara.
Bro, this nigga Bryce suck, bro.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the
I got Odell, Mingo, and Trot. They look good on paper, but man.
That set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later.
And Bryce really can't throw the ball.
Brandon, what I liked about that
15 yards, bro.
sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation.
Don't. 35-14.
A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
It's on the, I can't use a custom, so I gotta stick with this playbook. That's tough. Yeah. This man, they took.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
No. You can use any team playbook. It's just, man. They took all the good plays out this hole.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
You right, punt.
Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back.
I return the kick. Woohoo.
Touchdown, Carolina. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
It's just like anything where you gotta like middle of the field type throw, that shit gonna not go where it should go. That shit gonna be a miss though.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD.
I'm so tired of seeing poor accuracy throws. That shit.
And we will not see an
It'll be
attempt
open,
to
but
match that
poor
return touchdown.
actually
This
though.
will be a touchback and bring
I'd be like,
it
how's
to
that?
25.
How's that a poor stuff? Clean pocket.
Getting set
Nigga ain't
for the
been
next
blitz
drive
rush
of
in
New
there.
Orleans offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Poor, something like cutting that. Oh, well, they go for a slam, but that'd be. Whew. Then they don't be no bad though. It'd be a fucking dumb throw, like a bad one.
Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he'll get up near the
I'm like, nigga, if you don't got no elite QB, this shit gonna be hard to pass.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first
Literally,
and 10.
it's more freedom, you know. I got my custom
Play
playbook
action.
in.
Now it's Carr. The Panther rush.
I ain't, you know, I ain't get, you know,
Take him down.
handicap.
Brown in there to bury him for a loss of
No lie. Brian Burns, you suck, bro. This nigga suck.
A better pass rush than that one right there.
They don't get no pad rush back there, bro. Yeah, best get pad rush except for him.
Backing up,
And I can't change.
drop for a huge loss.
And I can't change my shit either.
Second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit,
See him?
but they'll say it's incomplete.
Man,
Pressure
turn this shit to
ratcheting
comp or
up.
something,
They
bro.
get the sack
Shit.
on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was
See him,
getting
stat
set.
matter, man. They,
Might need to change
this
their
shit's
pass
tough.
protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect
Might-
the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Work. They said
Long, they'll look to throw.
they said that them hoes ain't gonna always work. I like they should no more.
This football game is if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little
Yeah.
frustrating for them because they know
Don't make the game ass though.
continue to eat away at the clock.
Yeah.
Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely gonna have to give the football.
I
up
feel you.
and slow
I'm like,
down on the
man.
sideline.
If I,
A 46-yard punt.
no, I'm not, man. I'm like, if I got a nigga open on, if he's open in the middle of the field, it can't be poor actually all the time, bro. But he got like 82 million, like that should be okay.
Defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Hell yeah! I almost gonna throw dot. Last man, but if you have a little young guy, it's gonna go. It may not. He may have 5 bad passes the whole game. This shit. They make this thing seem like Trey Lance out here.
The question is, can they string a few of those together?
Come on now.
Now a first down throw for Young.
I throw another pick. These zones is crazy how they just don't move no more.
Mario Davis. And the return stops.
I mean, DeMario Davis, that's my Phil Pittman. Damn, bro.
Charles, a game like this, 5
Bro, these niggas don't move, boy. They
Psyche of a young quarterback.
But based on the fact that he's still
he got linebackers playing good. This is ass.
I'm wondering if his
Man
head
going
coach
downhill.
believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to
Linebackers
play
should never play good. I'm sorry.
Otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Like,
He gets it down.
let them be great at tackling, but come on, bro. These niggas ain't
Looked like a pretty good
lurking the
save
field,
play
bro.
right there.
This ain't no
Nobody's
sub
had
line
the interceptions in
linebacker.
this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive
ass,
coordinators
boy.
talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
It's like they all they good on here is just
A nice
run the ball.
and a good one.
2 yards
That ain't no fun.
They needed to move the sticks.
You seen, y'all know that 1 year where if you ran stretch all day, that shit was OP.
Night continues for Kamara.
Next Madden, but they made sure to run the ball was ass.
24-yard line after a gain of 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
That's one of the worst matches ever. Jubal was so fucking OP. It was crazy. Bro, this nigga Al Camille broke like 7 tackles. Man. Oh man, Panthers is a bad team. They don't got their first either. Oh shit. Dude, this nigga broke so many times. They gotta let us use a cuss or something. It ain't that many good plays on defense like that, bro. Offense either. They took all the good shit out. They really having out the. They're having out the casual players. Well, I need to talk. I need to talk to EA Sports. Listen here. We don't care about the casual players, okay? Fuck them. No, nobody. Listen. Casual players is cool, but they just play the game and just have fun. They don't care how the game is sometimes. Hey, if you a nigga who play head-to-head crime, you need to shut the fuck up.
Where we stand right now in the
You
fourth
like
this one's pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had several.
This is a break, bro.
Interception.
Oh, Bryce. They killed the deep ball. Oh boy, what is this? We have a cornerback stayed up with him like that. What over there like that, bro?
Into the hands of Perry, complete.
650 Bryce, this ain't good, buddy. This is a bad game here, Bryce.
Yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative.
This thing out from out, and since you saw niggas want to do it, don't let it be a running ball, Madden.
38 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Shit, boy, you see accuracy pass the thrown, boy. Wait, just wait, boy. I feel you. But it's only like what 4 elite QBs, 5 maybe. You know what? You're right. It's Bryce. Cause I had A-Rod. I had fucking A-Rod.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
I want him. Bright young pocket pass. Can't pocket pass.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line.
0-2. Whew, not a good start.
If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Boy.
On second down, Williams.
Man. You know what, yeah, I applaud y'all. Y'all say y'all fixed the blocking and all that. What the? Yeah, but what the fuck? Yeah, they break though. But they broke something else though. Not gonna lie, Brian Burns, you shitty, bro. You suck. That bitch getting off my team now. That nigga don't do shit for me, bro. He don't do shit for me, bro. I ain't gonna be paying this nigga the bag, bro. Hey, Titan, you can send me a trade partner. Shit. Burns can get the fuck off my team.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, Bryce threw 5 picks and 1 pick. Bryce threw them picks, boy. You know why? I'm dialing up the offense. My Andy Dalton.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
But it's crazy. Let me tell you something about first one, bro. Week 1 part of Fox, he was talking hella shit. I guess he just don't like me. I don't even know him. Man, I never talk all this shit. I said, bro. I said, bro, I'm gonna beat the fuck out you, bro. Quick one. He was like, man, you shitty. You suck. I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, you just a random. Man. I was up 16. I was up week one, but I was up 16-0, but I was hyped. I was, yeah, man, this nigga sweet, good. Nigga sweet, bro. He scored. Okay, I'm cool. Next play, boy. I had a slant across the middle. And actually passed. Pick six. Bruh. Well, damn. Cut this rock.